Yo, 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 this is Dorky Diggity Dave, and today we're talking about how to fight Cyclops, how to beat Cyclops, wherever he is. Most likely in Alliance Quest, though. Welcome back, guys. We are talking about how to defeat Cyclops wherever he may be, but let's be real, we're likely talking about Alliance Quest, and how many of you are tired of seeing this?
Yo, man. Hey, bro. What's going on? What's going on? That's what I asked you. Did you see Game of Thrones last night? Yeah, I saw Game of Thrones. Did you know that Jon Snow's mom is...
Now, there are ways around it, which is you becoming the boss killer you were always meant to be. Let's get cracking.
Do any of these look familiar to you? Now, these are all happening because there's an inherent lack of understanding how Cyclops actually works, his timing, and his rhythm. Now, some people will say to dodge as soon as you see the screen start to darken, but that's not always the case. The secret here is watching his head. As soon as his head rolls forward, that is your evade point. Like literally, look at his head, right there. That's your evade point. Now, if you try to evade even a moment before his head has reached his full forward motion, you're gonna get tagged on the end. Now notice on the right, we have a successful dexterity or evade. So you can see that it works when you wait for the head to complete the forward motion as opposed to the one on the left, which is straight up fail. Now, watching his head is just something that gets you started into understanding the rhythm. Once you've done this a few times, it's going to become second nature, and you're going to have so much confidence that you can just take out Cyclops with one eye closed. Get it? Okay. Anyway, go ahead and try to swipe along with the video and see if you can get that timing down and get some muscle memory developed. Okay, we're gonna try this again, but this time keep your focus on the right-hand side of the screen, look at his head specifically, and only use your peripheral for your champion. Now, there's a lot of nervousness when it comes to Cyclops' level 2 special. A lot of times people will just kind of swipe back at random and hope that the beam will miss them, and obviously that's not the way it works. There are three main evade points on Cyclops' L2 special. One is the first punch, the second is the kick, and the third is the beam, which again, we're watching his head on that forward motion. So once again, let's go ahead and train that muscle memory and swipe away with the example. Now, I want to talk about technique here for a moment. Now, this is the Tier 1 Cyclops in Alliance Quest, and so what's happening here is I'm doing very shortened combos, and in this particular example, I didn't finish my combo because I didn't want him to get his L1 as the last hit of my combo. So finishing your combos on the third light hit and backing off allows you to have much more recovery time, and it leaves you ready for his attack whenever he's ready to launch it. Now again, we're gonna watch his head like we already talked about, but now look at the distance that I have on him, and I'm still able to counter him without him countering me. This is where the confidence game comes in, and this is how you can get on a really great rhythm of attacking, backing off, and then evading and counter-attacking, rinse and repeat. Now, some play in the way where they evade and they just stay back to be safe, and while that may be okay, it's not very time efficient. And when you're in battles like this, you don't want to be timed out because you're losing half your health. So be as efficient as possible and knock this guy out. And finally, we're going to talk a little bit about some do's and don'ts. Now, if you are in close proximity, you can counterattack, but it's still a chance. But as you can see here, I was too far away to land the attack, and in the end, he blocked it. Now, an even worse situation is if he parries, because then he'll just combo you into oblivion. And finally, the third way this can go wrong is that you block it, and then you get intercepted into oblivion. Okay, so remember all that we learned. You want to make sure that you're watching his head, you're watching his movements, you're practicing the movements, and making sure you get that muscle memory in order, and you can duel Cyclopses. And the one that I was using in this particular video was this guy. So happy hunting, happy boss killing. I know you guys can do it, and I want to see screenshots of all those victories from all of you.
Once again, this is Dorky Diggity Dave. You just learned how to become a boss killer for Alliance Quest, and more specifically, taking out those pesky Cyclops. You are now a master ninja at busting Cyclops right in this thing. So, if you liked the video, go ahead and click subscribe, click like, leave a comment. Now, before you share it with your friends and your mama, take a look down in the description and find all kinds of ways to help out Dork Lessons. You can buy a Dork Lessons Stay Dorky t-shirt like this one, or you can drop into a live stream and drop a super chat. That helps me out very, very much. Or you can click on that PayPal link and drop whatever you like over there. I would love to make more videos like this with this quality. So if it helped you out, please consider. If not, no worries. Now, share with your friends, share with your mama. All that stuff helps me out. And remember, stay dorky, and I'll catch y'all on the flip. Yo to the yo to the yo yo yo. Forgot my own name. That's what happens when you wake up at 4:30. Yo yo. What's up? Hey, what's up? Like a ninja. Once again, you know. Once again. Maybe I should take a breath. I'm gonna take a breath. And killing Cyclops, well, not killing him, just knocking him out, because we don't really want to kill anybody. So if you liked the video, and I hope that you did, go ahead and click like. No. Starting again. That all helps us out, helps me out, well, us out. Okay, yeah, that's done.